Hey Sarah, how are you?
Hey Jim, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good. You know what?
What?
Every time I see you, you're always carrying a book, like it's part of you.
Haha. Is that a bad thing?
No, not bad. It just makes me curious. Like, do you really read all of them, or do you just carry them around to look smart?
Wow, that's a funny question. No, I really read them. I don't finish all of them quickly, but I always go back to them. Books are like something I live with, not just something I read once and forget.
Seriously? I can't even finish one book sometimes. I start reading, then my mind goes somewhere else, and suddenly I'm watching videos on my phone.
That's because you haven't found the right kind of book for you yet. When you find the right one, you don't feel like you are forcing yourself. You just keep going without noticing time.
Maybe you're right, but still, it sounds like you have a different brain or something.
No, I don't. I just like quiet moments, when everything is silent. Books feel like another world for me.
Another world. I like how you say that. So what kind of worlds do you usually go into?
Different places, different lives, sometimes sad stories, sometimes very inspiring ones, and sometimes I read about people who started with nothing and built something big. That kind of story really stays in my mind.
Oh yes, I understand that. I also like stories like that. Not books, but real stories, like people who struggled and didn't give up.
That's actually interesting. I didn't expect you to say that.
Why not?
Because you always act like you don't care about serious things.
Maybe I just don't show it much.
Maybe.
But honestly, I like listening to people more than reading sometimes. Everyone has something inside them that you don't see at first.
That's a deep way to think.
Don't get used to it, okay? I'm not always this serious, haha.
I won't.
So tell me, when you read those books, do you ever feel like you are inside the story?
Yes, actually a lot. Sometimes I forget where I am, like I'm sitting in a cafe in Paris, or walking in a small street somewhere far away, and then I suddenly remember I'm just in my room.
That's kind of beautiful, and a little sad too.
Yes. But why did you just say sad?
Because the real world feels smaller after that.
Maybe. But it also makes me want to go outside the real world and see those places one day.
So books are like your ticket to travel?
Yes. Exactly.
For example, you wanted to go to France.
Sure.
Okay, I'm starting to feel a little lazy now.
Why?
Because you make reading sound so meaningful, and I just said I watch videos all day.
Haha. That's okay. Everyone has their own way.
Still, I feel like you are living in a different level.
No, I'm not. I just like simple things deeply.
That's a nice way to say it.
What about you? What do you think deeply about?
I think about people, like how everyone looks normal on the outside, but inside they have problems, dreams, things they don't tell anyone.
That's true. Everyone is like that.
Yeah, that's why I don't judge people quickly anymore.
That's good. Not many people think like that.
Maybe I learned it from mistakes.
We all do.
You know, talking to you is actually different from other conversations I have.
Different how?
It feels calm and real, like we don't need to pretend anything.
I feel the same.
Even when we joke, it still feels natural.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you are going to become one of those serious book people and forget me.
Haha. No, don't worry. You are safe.
Good, because I think I would miss our strange conversations.
Strange?
Yeah, in a good way.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should. You know, sometimes I think about traveling too, not because I want to see famous places, but because I want to see how people live in different parts of the world.
I understand that. I think every place has its own story. Even a small town can teach you something new if you spend enough time there.
That's true. Sometimes I watch travel videos and I wonder what it would be like to wake up in a completely different country.
I do that too. I imagine walking around, trying local food, meeting new people, and hearing different languages.
That sounds exciting. At the same time, I think I would be a little nervous.
Why nervous?
Because I like new experiences, but I also like being comfortable. Leaving everything behind for a while sounds difficult.
I think most people feel that way. The unknown can be exciting and scary at the same time.
Yeah, maybe that's why many people keep talking about their dreams but never really do anything about them.
Maybe. But sometimes people just need a little confidence. One small step can make a big difference.
That's a good point. When I think about my goals, they always seem very far away.
What kind of goals?
Well, I want to build something meaningful one day. I don't know exactly what yet, but I want my work to help people somehow.
I like that. Many people only think about money, but helping people is a good reason to work hard.
Of course, money is important too. But I think it would feel empty if that was the only reason.
I agree. Success means different things to different people.
What does success mean to you?
For me, success is having a life that I enjoy. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to keep learning, keep growing, and spend time with people I care about.
Yeah, that's actually a beautiful answer.
Really?
Yeah, most people answer that question very quickly, but your answer sounds honest.
Thank you, Jim. I think I've spent a lot of time thinking about it.
Okay.
What about you? What does success mean to you?
I think success is reaching a point where I can look back and say, I tried my best. Even if everything doesn't go perfectly, I don't want to regret not trying.
That's a good way to look at it.
Maybe, I just don't want fear to make my decisions for me.
That's important. Fear stops many people from doing things they really want to do.
Including me sometimes.
Me too.
Really? You seem very confident.
Not always. I just don't talk about my fears very often.
I guess everyone has things they keep to themselves.
Exactly. That's why it's important to be kind. We never know what someone else is dealing with.
Every time we talk, I end up thinking about things I normally don't think about.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I think so. It makes me slow down for a moment and look at things differently.
Okay.
You know, there is something I have always wondered about. How do you stay motivated for so long? When I start something new, I feel excited for a few days, then the excitement disappears, and I start doing something else. It happens more often than I would like.
I don't think I'm always motivated. Sometimes I feel tired too. Sometimes I don't want to read, study, or do anything productive. But I learned that motivation comes and goes. If I only work when I feel motivated, I won't get very far.
That's interesting. I think I depend on motivation too much. When I feel excited, I work hard. When I don't feel excited, I just wait for the feeling to come back. Maybe that's why I don't finish many things.
Maybe. I think small habits are more important. You don't need to do something for 5 hours every day. Even a little progress is still progress. If you keep moving forward, eventually you get somewhere.
I like that idea. Small progress sounds less scary than big goals. Sometimes my goals feel so big that I don't even know where to start, then I end up doing nothing.
I know that feeling. When a goal feels too big, I try to focus on the next step only, not the whole journey, just the next step. It makes everything feel easier.
That actually makes sense. Maybe people become successful one small step at a time. We usually only see the final result, but we don't see all the small steps before it.
Exactly. People see success, but they don't always see the years of work behind it. They don't see the mistakes, the failures, or the difficult days.
Speaking of mistakes, do you ever regret anything?
Of course, everyone does. There are things I wish I had done differently. There are opportunities I missed because I was afraid or unsure. But I try not to spend too much time thinking about the past.
Okay, Sarah, I really enjoyed today's conversation, and I wanted to talk to you about Harvard School, but we don't have enough time right now.
Okay, we will. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and like this video.